Good morning, everyone. This is All In Mastermind crew. And today we are going to talk about the universal law of vibration. Patrick talked about energy the other day. That one went well. We smashed it out. It was great. And so Einstein and Nikola Tesla said if you want to get to know how the universe works, think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. And the law of vibration states that everything is in motion and nothing rests, right down to the atomic level. And the macro, I mean, you look at the sun, you look at the planets revolving around, nothing rests, and Bob Proctor, who was a master at the universal laws and how the subconscious mind and the conscious mind work, said, you are a massive energy in a high speed state of vibration that functions on frequencies. There are infinite numbers of frequencies. So your emotions function on a vibrational frequency. And it just makes me think that the universe works that way, and so do you. You are not in the universe is in you. You are part of the universe. The first universal law, the law of the divine oneness, states that we are all interconnected, a totality, a whole. Everything is connected to everything. And so the law of vibration is a primary law, where the law of attraction is a secondary law. And like attracts like. Thoughts become things, right? Yeah. You can only attract into your life what you are on the vibrational frequency for. So we learn to raise our rate of vibration through daily habits and discipline, right? The early wake up, the journaling, the meditation. This mastermind always flawlessly works to raise my rate of vibration. Intense physical exercise. I love those burpees. I love certain specific workout routines that I have, hitting every muscle group, structure. These are high vibing food, raises your rate of vibration. Just a walk, sunlight, fresh air, simplicity, thoughts alone raise your rate of vibration. So there are 5 components on how to raise your rate of vibration: energy, enthusiasm, confidence, belief, your belief system. If it's not working for you, change it. And clarity, mental clarity, the opposite of confusion, gaining clarity.
Yeah.
So these are the components that raise your rate of vibration. And man, I've had meditations where I felt moments of bliss. And you just got to say, wow, that is a high vibing place to be. I can only imagine the people who have taught themselves to exist in that state of mind. What a freaking place to be. I've had moments of it. So it's a worthy goal to strive for. And while we're at it, I will read off the energetic log of your rate of vibration. You guys must have seen this rate of vibration, your vibrational frequency of emotions, your emotional vibrational frequency. We'll start from the lowest and we'll go right to the highest. Shame, guilt, apathy, and grief are the lowest of vibrations, right? And then you get into fear, desire, and anger, right? This is the survival paradigm right here. You're just surviving. This is like bare minimum. And then pride, courage, neutrality. That's the middle. You're neutral, which is a great place to be too. It's better than that survival paradigm, right? This is the reason and integrity paradigm here. Willingness, acceptance, and reason. Those are the higher vibing emotional states. And then you get into the spiritual paradigm. This is where we want to exist, right? Love, joy, peace, and enlightenment. So let's go around the room. How's your day? How you vibing? Let's start with Kevin. Kevin, what's up? How you doing today, bud?
Yeah, morning guys. Yeah, I'm flying high today. It's
That's
been
good.
great. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done last night, a lot of work done last night, a lot of cleaning up. Had an amazing time with the kids. Basically had a little camping adventure. So it was really good. So yeah, and I'm here. So after
Nice.
this meeting, I got a big day ahead of me of just keeping it up. So the last few days have been amazing, and simplicity, simplicity is
Simplicity.
I love that. That is what I'm striving for right now. It's just simplicity in my life, so I can just have peace, get rid of the chaos.
Yeah,
I'm a very high vibing, like go creative guy, and I
I
feel like
noticed that
I,
about
I'm
you.
I'm sitting here like just buzzing off the top of this. Just too much, and then it's like okay, so
Yeah,
I want to be like in the
bring
middle.
it back to simplicity, right?
I want to be in the middle of that chart. I don't want to be angry and pissed off and burnt out, but I also don't want to be freaking like buzzing so high that like oh everything's awesome and then
Why
freaking
not?
you know what I mean? Just put me in the middle of
Yeah,
that. Put me in the middle of that chart and just keep me coasting. I'm good to go.
sure. Neutral, right?
Neutral.
I mean, neutral. That on this chart, it has the energetic log. So neutrality is you're vibing at a 250. Shame, the bottom is you're vibing at a 20. This is the energetic log. But enlightenment is the highest rate of vibration, right? In between 7 and 1,000. Gratitude is not on this list, but gratitude is a high vibing emotion. To exist with constant gratitude, you can't feel these lower vibing emotions because you're thinking of everything good in your life. Simplicity, sunlight, fresh
Yes.
air, a simple, good, high vibing meal. What a way to start the day. And then, you could also take some high vibing supplements to ensure that you're feeling good and raising that rate of vibration. Sorry, Kevin. Go on.
Oh no! You said it all right there. So I'm glad that you found that other one, that other one on the list. So then I don't feel like I'm in the middle. That's good.
Right.
That's good.
Neutral,
Carry on.
and then willingness and acceptance are high
That's the one
vibing
right there.
states too.
That's the ones I was looking for right there. Yeah. And gratefulness, like you said.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, you got to stay grateful. Hell yeah, man. And simplicity, like you said, everyone can complicate their lives or make it simple. Everyone can exist in problems or be solution based. I tend to like the solutions. I know there's tons of problems, but what the fuck is the solution? You're gonna exist in the problem or exist in the solution. You could go either way, right? Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that is one of my favorite things there, and we talked about it the one day too, because I said solutions, not problems, and you're like, oh wow, yeah. So
Yeah.
we're on,
Solutions over problems.
yeah, we're
I
on the
actually
same
made a
page there.
YouTube video called Solutions Over Problems after that. Yeah.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah. I just need to remember that in my head, and go back through everything that I say to myself here. That's my
Yeah.
biggest thing. Patrick brought
Yeah.
that up. Hey, why don't you just listen to yourself every once in a while? Oh,
Right.
yes.
Stop
Okay,
making
cool.
things so complex. Reel it back into simplicity. It's
You
an
got
easier place to anchor yourself on.
Definitely.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Simplicity.
Yeah, that's
All
all I
right.
got.
That's what's up, Kevin. All right. Patrick, what's up? How you doing? How you vibing
Morning,
today?
guys. Good morning. Yeah, well, your vibration, I feel, is what carries you through, like that's gives you your motion. But
Yeah. Yeah.
What you mentioned, clarity, and I think for myself, being in this mastermind for me, like this morning, and working and actually retaining positive information and talking about clarity and love and goodness and all these things is absolutely crucial for growth, for proper human positive reconstruct, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
um re I use the word regeneration because of people's the people's constant loop of negative information is detrimental to a human being. It's detrimental to a human being to hear
Yeah.
negative things over and over and
Yeah.
over
That's
again.
degeneration.
That's of course it is.
Degeneration.
That is
That's the opposite.
it is
Yeah.
degeneration. But to be in a place of clarity and love and to work on that every day
Yeah.
brings you into a place of peace. And it's not going to, you fall in and out of this. There's peaks and valleys, and of course you're going to go through life is full ups and downs, but to work on that daily is for me the most important thing, because then it
Yeah.
allows me to reflect on how I'm acting. From up here I can look down and say, well, how am I acting? How am I
Yeah.
truly acting, right? And if you're acting in an improper way, that would be a low vibration, and you're
Yeah. That could
spreading,
bring on the
not a good
yeah.
energy. Yeah, and then if you're in a high vibration, you're in the gym, you're positive, you're talking with people, you're creating a higher vibration, which is creating goodness.
That's
So
regeneration.
with regeneration, correct?
Yeah, that's what it
So
is.
yeah, for me and for moving forward, being around like-minded, positive people that are truly interested in change and truly interested in working on themselves is absolutely the most important thing for a proper lifestyle, for a good, peaceful, loving lifestyle. And
Absolutely.
that's what all humans, the love is the most powerful law in the universe. Everybody craves it, everybody wants it, and everybody wants to attain it. True love, right? And
Yeah.
you have to, first of all, I was talking to somebody and she says, Patrick, you have to love yourself first before you can start really working on other people. You truly have to start loving yourself. And I was like, oh, well, that's a tough one. Because I'm like, I look at my past, I look at all the things that have happened or whatever. But she's like, well, what's now? The moment, or the present moment, because that's all gone. It's a new day. So, and that brings your rate of vibration up, right? So
Right.
love yourself, and it's not how can I say this? Anyways, well, I'll just get back to loving yourself, giving that out, having
Yeah.
very, like, seeking clarity
Yeah.
and attaining clarity. Oh, that is the absolute ultimate.
Yeah.
Having a
Hey,
clear mind.
one second. I'm always dropping some Wes Watson wisdom, but you've sparked a few of his sayings up in my head, and I just have to belch them out here. You can only exchange something at the same rate that it's built inside. That's one of the things. So you have to build the self-love in order to exchange that at the same rate that it's built inside. If you have a very shallow outlook on yourself, you're gonna give out a very shallow but if you have built some genuine love and pride, not the toxic kind of pride, but you're proud of yourself and your accomplishments and achievements, then you could exchange that at the same rate. And the other one that you made me think of was conscience congruent living turns confusion to clarity.
Yes. Yes.
That's a really good one. I love that one.
100%.
Kevin had his hand up.
Kevin's got something.
Yeah.
I just wanted to chime in there because Patrick, I know you're always a little bit hard on yourself for your past, and I have been myself. And as of the last couple weeks, I've really been digging deep to figure out what's going on. And I'm very all for this forgiveness thing right now, and it's forgiving others and letting resentment and stuff go. So hold on to that anymore has always been a thing. But when I started looking down into myself, you actually brought it up. I forget what it was, but yeah, I've been all week has been forgiving myself. So asking for forgiveness for what I've done, for forgiveness for this. And it's like I'm slowly taking a weight off of my back every single day. So, I practice my gratitude in the morning, and then I forgive myself for my past, and I'm feeling pretty good. So I
Kevin,
you need to forgive yourself. You've done so much, Patrick, and you're going like crazy places. This is insane. So I think it's time to start cutting off the old shit that did happen. That's not you. That's not who you are anymore. So cut that shit.
Yeah. Forgive yourself and forgive
No.
Forgiving me
I
totally
have to remember. I have to remember what type of poison is not good for a human being. I am completely yesterday I was standing there and I'm like, well, I'm two different. I'm actually two different people. There was a person that was non-existent with no soul, and then a person that's actually caring about themselves, loves themselves. And yesterday I was like, fuck, I'm an actually different human being. I'm a different human being than what I was. Completely different. Yeah. Like a true change. And I know that because people tell me. I had a friend yesterday come over. She just wanted to talk. She's like, I can't believe the transformation. What's going on? And that's the kind of things you want to hear,
man.
Well, you want to hear that, and it's reinforcement. Gives you reinforcement of who you are. Yeah. Are you truly? And a buddy here, I'm helping a guy here that lives just next to me here. I said, don't think, do. Don't think, do. Don't. And he starts doing. He comes up to me yesterday, an hour conversation. Thank you, man. Like, holy. And he's just so happy that he's doing all these things. And I said, yeah, man. And I said, I'm not a preacher, but I can just say, hey, don't think, do. Don't think, do. And he's just on fire. But that's what I mean. Like, just your rate of vibration and what you carry towards other people is it's important to the human. What is the just to the human being in general? You you don't want to be. You want to be bringing people up. People want to feel good. They don't want to feel like shit, man. Like they just don't. A human being is built to feel good and to feel loved. And I think
a lot of people never even felt that, the simplicity of feeling good. Imagine that.
They don't. This is the thing, they don't even know.
Yeah.
This is the sad part of all this, is that some human beings will go through their whole life without even knowing who they truly actually are, who they could be.
Who they could become. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Who they could become.
Through the personal development process.
Purification. I call it, like, I'm kind of looking at it now and calling it a purification. Like a purification of the human soul and the heart. Like, I'm purifying my heart and my soul.
Yeah, purifying thoughts, actions, and energy.
Purifying your thoughts and yes, and actually, and caring. caring, like actually caring about even the next guy over to you, being like, hey man, does he need a hand? Like being very, very polite when you go in and talk to people, but make like you're genuine. And when you feel that genuine sincerity of you being polite, but you're genuine about it, whoa, that's just crazy. Because people feel that. People
They
feel that and
do.
go, oh, he actually does care about how how are you doing? But when you can put that energy out, like when I ask and they know, like, I'm like, oh, he actually asks, he actually cares about how I'm doing. That's different than just saying, hey, buddy. You know what I mean?
Right.
When
Right.
it's just like just the no energy pass, it's just whatever, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
guys, I mean,
Or you
it's
see
that's
someone
why
and
I
you just,
always that's why I get a little bit worked up with being in meetings, because all I know is it brings us up into being a better person, right? So that's why I always kind of say, hey man, get in here, because it's I just know that it's better for all of us and the person themselves. It's just better. There's no way it's worse talking about good things.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no
No.
way it's worse.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
it's like, yeah, I guess that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I mean, that's why
Thanks,
I've
Reese.
been very consistent with the tending the masterminds, man. I mean, it just puts you on a good path through the whole day. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yes,
like the workout,
yeah,
an early morning workout sets a daily intention of goodness throughout the day. Hitting the daily habits, it is a
yes,
form of insurance that you are
100%.
going to have a great day. I mean, why the fuck
Oh
not,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
and like I say, being genuine is huge, right?
for sure. Sincerity, yeah, sincerity. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny you say genuine,
yeah,
because sincerity is the sixth pillar of
losing
prosperity
you guys.
in my book that I'm reading, the 8 pillars of prosperity. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
can.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
Aaron, you're up next.
I'm losing
Vibration,
you now.
rate of
I'm gonna
vibration.
have to leave and come back.
Come back
Yeah,
in,
I can
Patrick.
hear you.
If you
You
could.
guys are froze.
Oh
Yeah,
shit. All
I'm
right,
gonna
we'll
go.
see you in a
I'm
minute,
gonna
bud.
leave and come back. Yeah.
Aaron, what you got? Rate of vibration. How you feeling today? How you vibing? And what do you have on the universal law of vibration?
No, I'm feeling good, vibing high today, man. It's Saturday. Got the day to myself, plenty to do outside here. And yeah, just thankful for where I'm at and what I got on my plate. Everything's going well. The vibration, law of vibration is alive and well. I get it. It's not only law of vibration in the physical space, but you also have the metaphysical space, and that's probably what we're leaning into here a little bit more with your
Yes.
thoughts and emotions.
The
And a lot of
spiritual.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of that's foundational to the spiritual and philosophical systems out there, right? In the context of the law of vibration and the law of attraction, and everything vibrates. It's got its own vibration, right? Even, physically, everything vibrates. And then, like I was saying, the thoughts and feelings and yeah, your intentions and stuff, that all has vibration. And then, with other people, everybody resonates at a certain frequency. So you tend to uh be attracted to people with your similar vibration and
Yeah.
stuff,
Like
and
attracts like.
yeah, exactly. And then, like, well, you say you're in a room or something with everybody's vibing high, and then somebody comes in with a bad mood or a negative energy, and you can just feel it, you're like,
Yeah.
holy
Yeah, you
shit,
can. Yeah.
what's going on with Johnny over there that just walked in
Yeah.
with a frumpy look, right? And you always it's specific guys like us. It's our responsibility to maybe go over to him and be like, hey, what's going on? You know, not in front of everybody. Don't make it a point to call him out in front of everybody, but hey, just be like, hey, what's going on, man? I see you. You don't look like yourself, right? So, and I think that's just an attempt to help raise that person's vibration, right? Because it could be just,
Sure.
you know, if a person's in a bad mood and a funk, chances are they are choosing negative thoughts that have crappy energy, right? They'll have just low energy. So it's like, hey man, pick up your thoughts. Don't be dragging like what
Yeah.
Patrick's just talked about with the self-love and everything, right?
Yeah. The thoughts,
That
the
it
spiritual paradigm there.
I'm here,
Right.
guys, just so you know. My picture's not up because there's some sort of technical thing, but I'm here, I'm listening.
Right. Okay.
Right on, man.
We hear you.
Yeah, and then the thoughts and emotions raising your vibration, right? And then the negative ones bringing it down, and then using the law of vibration in your own reality, right? If shit isn't going your way, well, have that mental witness, that awareness to pick up on that, and you know, start thinking more positively. And then, you know, if you need to be a little mindful, back, take a step back and meditate on some of that stuff, right? To get your inner energy in line with where you want it to be, right? Some people want it a certain, you want to feel a certain way, but they don't want to, you know, work for it or affirm it to themselves, or, you know, and then kind of like what Kevin was saying with the gratitude, comes back to that, right? That can significantly increase your vibration at any given moment. You just got to lay into it, be like, oh God, count your blessings,
Yeah.
and realize what God has given you in this life, and the deck of cards you do have instead of the ones you don't, right?
Yeah.
um some people don't have that empirical data, that evidence that can support, can directly show them that your thoughts can influence that, even though it's the evidence is all around us, right?
For sure,
Um,
man. I mean, those
I had
higher
one other
vibing
topic.
emotions on the emotional vibrational frequency chart. Though that's the spiritual paradigm. I mean that you your thoughts produce that. That's a production of thoughts, the highest rates of vibration, man. You
Yep,
know? Yeah. I
exactly.
mean, that's profound. That's profound.
I think it's at
Well,
the core of it, there's
what is
an
profound too is what,
interconnectedness there.
yeah,
What
100%.
what's that?
Um, oh, I was just gonna say, what's profound is what each human being and how unique they are. Each human being is so unique and so different from everybody else, okay?
Yeah,
And I don't think human beings realize how important it is to give out their thoughts and their actions to others, and how much it matters to you know, to the intellect of another human being, because it is so profound, the energy that each human being carries and how unique and how different their energy is.
for sure.
There's different and cosmetic energy. It's just the way it is, right? And to be there and to give that out to the next person is absolutely crucial to the human being's growth. The absolute crucial.
Yeah.
So you know, that's you retain information from another human that's giving out goodness, And that's what the other human being actually needs and wants. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
You know, it's like a wolf pack in the wilderness. That energy, they literally can sense when they are hunting in a pack, they can sense where the other wolf is. They don't even need to, they're not even using their eyes. They can sense it. That's
Yeah,
how much energy they carry, right?
for
That's just
sure.
an
For
example of
sure.
energy and congruent,
That's
congruent,
instincts.
yeah, instincts. But human beings have the same type of instincts, right?
We do. A lot of human beings shut that stuff out. They have no idea.
Yes, thank you.
The highest rates of vibration are your thoughts alone, because it's a motion. Vibration needs motion. You got to move to raise that,
Yes,
whether it be in your mind or in your physical body. You have to move. It
yes,
has to be moving to raise the rate of vibration. I mean, on the
yes.
motion on the vibratory scale, first you go through the ones that the human could hear, and then the ones that you can't hear, and then it goes through the realm of heat and light, the ones that you can see, and then the ones that you can't see, the X-ray, the da da da, and then it moves into magnetism and electricity, and the magnetism is what causes
Son of
the
a bitch.
attraction,
Well,
and that's pretty much how it works, simplified, quick and easy. To make a long
yes,
story
100%.
you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I mean, this book, for anyone interested in the universal laws, the Kabbalion, is a great read. The Law of All, Wes Watson calls it the Law of Divine Oneness, the first
Yeah,
universal law. But this is a great book, a great read. The ancient Egyptians, the Hermetic wisdom, they knew about the law of vibration a long time ago, and the universal laws. So it's a great place to start. Another great resource for learning about universal laws is definitely Bob Proctor. You want to learn about universal laws, he will blow your mind if you listen closely. So
oh
wanted
yeah,
to put that out there.
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, for sure.
I think I'll go back to uniqueness of every person though, and what they give out is so I'll just use the word cool. It's just like it's so cool to get and tie things together, like tie thoughts together into a pattern. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll be talking about something with somebody and then you'll tie it together and then
Yeah,
the conversation starts to flow. And then that's raising, okay, so that's what I'm getting at, is raising the rate of vibration.
for sure. Because the motion of the thoughts in the conversation raises your rate of vibration. It's the
Yes,
motion of the conversation. I
yeah, and
get
then
what
it's
you're
all
saying.
tying together into unity, right?
Nice analogy. Yeah. I always said, I have a little saying that I use all the time. You're unique, just like everybody else.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love saying that. I love saying that.
Silly.
You are no different. You're unique, just like everyone else. Exactly the same.
Yeah, yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh man. Well,
Great
hey,
topic.
yeah, man, it was a good one. I do have to
Yeah.
bounce out early, so let's go around the room and we'll just tie it up and close it out. And then I gotta run, like legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start off because you guys can't see me, and then I'm gonna bounce out too. But
Okay, bud.
I'll just say, give out pure good energy,
Mhm.
and really work on doing that. Like when you're walking and you're in the moment, stay good. Stay good. No, it's very difficult. This isn't easy. This is not an easy task. It's not, but if you can find that clarity in your walking, this will build up over time. It'll build up over time. It'll build up over time. And when you're walking in goodness and you're walking somewhere and you're like, okay, I am just going to be good. That is the true way of a human being and how they're supposed to carry themselves.
For sure.
So that's where I'm at, guys. And you guys know me, and it, for me, that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, but when I'm in that
Be
state,
vigilant.
yeah, and when I'm in that state and creating change, I feel good and the people feel good around me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want people to feel good and comfortable around you. You
For
want them
sure.
to feel loved. You want them to feel protected. And as Kevin knows, Kevin and I have had lots of conversations back and forth about coming back into meetings, and I like to bring people back because I know in my heart what's good for them.
That's what's up.
If I had thought in my heart, I'm like, yeah, it's not good, whatever, right? It's not good for them or whatever, it doesn't work, then I wouldn't even put my chips on the table. But when I know a person's sincere and genuine and they want to be good,
Yeah. You there, Patrick? I think we lost Patrick. Okay.
anyways, I don't know what
I'm going
happened
to
there.
put out. You're cutting out, bud.
I know. I'll let you guys go. All
right, Patrick, crush it today.
Later, guys.
I know you will.
Later, guys.
Buddy. Later,
Bud.
bud.
I wanted to put out there, energy, vibration, and frequency. There's a form of Russian photography called Kirlian photography that could see your frequency emanating from your body, and your body's frequency, the color of the frequency, the energy emanating from your body changes with your thoughts, with your emotions. And that is some profound scientific stuff that was found in the early 1900s. But okay, let's finish it up. We'll go around the room. Kevin, what you got, bud?
Yeah, no, I love this topic. Thank you very much. It's gonna be an awesome day. I'm just super stoked for the rest of the day, to be honest. I don't even
up,
I was
man? Non-negotiable.
I did tune out there for a minute because I was like, oh man, I'm feeling good. And I'm like, what am I gonna do today? And I was like, hold on, man, you're in a meeting still. Like, chill.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, I'm gonna
Don't jump
go
the
talk
gun.
to all these people. I want to tell everyone about this. I want to, I want to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Hey,
live
back
in
to
the
that
moment.
simplicity. Back to simplicity. Get back to the moment.
Yeah. Reel it in. You're projecting
Yeah.
into the future.
Oh yeah. So yeah, no, it's gonna be good. I'm doing the journaling stuff now as well. Getting more into that.
Nice.
And
That's good.
yeah, just letting go of a lot of stuff and making room, like we talked about putting putting all the good stuff in the basket. You got the stuff on the shelf, and just getting rid of shit that no longer serves me. And yeah, I think we're talking about earlier about the sonar. It's like when you're trying to focus in on what you want or your goals or these good things, and you keep putting out these good vibes, expecting stuff to come back, but there's the shit in the way. And when you have negative stuff, or you have things that don't serve you, and they're all in the way of your sonar. That's, that's you're beaking it out there, you're putting that good vibe out there, and you're not getting it back always. You might get a fucking fucked up frequency where you're only getting a little bit back, but you're not getting the full thing back. And it's for me right now, I'm thinking is there's things in the way that, they're putting it out there and it's bouncing off all these things, and then it's coming back messy. So I need to clear the path, clear the path, and just when I put out the good and I put out what I want, that it hits what I want and it comes back to me instead of bounces off all this other bullshit that I don't need. So I'm gonna be focusing on that today.
All right, boomerang that shit.
I'm gonna boomerang that shit, throw it out there.
Boomerang it, yeah.
I'm gonna boomerang these
Just make
birds,
sure you
man.
catch it when it comes back.
Yeah, not right in the face, right?
There you go. That's what's up, Kevin. All right, Aaron. Okay, we'll close it out. What you got?
What I want to say. Well, the law of vibration and keeping it aligned with the desires and your goals that you want in life, right? And keeping that in, assessing what your demeanor and your positivity and all that, your mental state, is that working towards what you want, your goals, or is it, are you dwelling in negativity and doubt that is hindering you from getting not only what you want out of that day, but out of, your life, right? Because some people just stick in that. They're like addicted. I don't know if it's they're addicted or if we're just human beings of habit, and people will just,
yeah, I think
that's probably what it is they'll just ride out
both,
these
maybe.
negative thoughts. They'll ride them out day in, day out, and it's just like, damn, but we all kind of been there, and that's where
You're doing
like that
yourself a
Bob
major
Proctor stuff comes into
disservice.
play. Because
Yeah.
you got to rewrite that paradigm in your head, and it takes a little bit, those positive
Yeah.
affirmations, putting the little goals out there for yourself, pulling them off, and having those mindful adjustments, right? That
reprogram.
exactly. Implementing the practices we talk about, the gratitude and visualizing, mindfulness, and focusing on envisioning on a vibration that you do want to achieve if you don't have it, right? And that can bring you to that place pretty damn quick, actually. And yeah, that's really what I got. Yeah,
There you go.
like
That's
just
good.
it's like there's an interconnectedness between us all with that vibration. And like what Kevin just said, man, if you're not getting fully back what you're putting out, well, that's when you just lean into your emotional intelligence, be like, okay, well, I'm still gonna be like this, I'm not gonna let this person dictate my shit, A
Right.
lot of
You don't let the
it's
external world change you. You change it with the
right.
internal world.
And that's what happens
Yeah.
with a lot of negative people. They want you to be miserable with them, so they try to, if you're like really positive and they're negative, they kind of want to knock you down just so, so they can have matching vibrations, but they don't want to match yours. They want you to match theirs.
Yeah.
And it's
But it's
fucked
your
up,
job to
kind
bring
of,
them
right?
up because you're not
Right?
sinking down.
Or
That's
annoy
not
them,
the option.
or just annoy them. Because that's usually what happens a lot of times. You're like fucking annoying people. It's like, well, sorry, this is the way I am.
Yeah.
There's
Lame.
one thing I want to say about that. One thing I want to say about that, because you said putting it out there, expecting or like wanting it back. And I think that's where it can go wrong as well.
Yeah.
Is people constantly putting, I'm always putting this good out. Why am I not getting it back? And if you're expecting it back and you're putting it out, that's why I think it's like, for me, like today is like the sonar. It's like putting it out there and like seeing what comes back, not like expecting like, this is what I'm putting out, this is what I want back. Now it's just like, this is what I'm putting out, let's see what comes back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
not
Don't
expecting
expect
anything
it back
in return.
immediately
not
either.
Exactly.
expect.
Yeah, that's coming from, you're coming from a bad place when you're trying to do that, right? You just let it out, and if it sticks with some people, it doesn't, but hey, you know where you're at, and
Yeah.
like
Just know that a true measure of a man is how you lead people with your presence. If you leave people vibing higher than what they were, you did your job as a man on this earth. You know, you don't fall to like negative emotions. You bring people up and you leave them with a higher vibing, conscious mental state. And
Yes,
that's where it's at right there.
That-
That's how you
exactly.
measure a person.
That's how you
You
do
know?
in a meeting.
Did you inspire someone? Did you affect them? Did you let the pendulum swing in a positive direction? Then you did your
Right.
job. If you affected someone,
Yeah, even if
that's
you
what's up.
disrupted
Yeah.
their negative thinking for a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Even if
Uh-huh.
you just kind of give them an
Yeah.
alternate view.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this was a great one. I hope we did our job and helped people raise their rate of vibration or gave them some good ideas on how to do it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I hope we affected people in a positive way, because I know this is not a negative space. It's
Nope.
just not what we're about. So that's what's up. Great meeting. You guys crush it today. Vibe high all day, non-negotiable. Let's do this.
All right, fellas.
All
Kill
right.
Scott.
it.
Yeah. Good one.
Catch you again
See you
tomorrow.
guys. See you tomorrow.